Can a sustainable lifestyle truly be obtained in modern society? What happens to the environment after we're gone? How can we recognize some of the signs of a non-sustainable environment and prepare for the future? If you ever ask yourself some of these questions, you are not alone. Environmental sustainability is a hot topic in our modern lives as generations of throwaway, single-use, and unsustainable practice begin to pile up and become bigger issues moving forward. Some of these concepts are hard to recognize for us humans though. We are born, we live, and then we die. In that short time, it is hard to fully grasp the gravity of our unsustainable ways of life and how it affects future generations and the world in which we live.
Hi, we're Games for Change and this is Till Dusk, a game in which lives are many but there is only one world. The game is meant to teach the player with the idea that seeing is believing. To do this, Till Dusk is designed to simulate what generations of human activity and unsustainable use does to an environment. From the player's perspective, they're a stranded traveler that just washed up on a desert island and are forced to survive by any means. The player spawns into a world where there are only a small number of natural resources and it's up to them to determine what they must do to survive. Cut down some trees, to make a fire, build a hut, gather food, all valuable decisions. But make them count because once you die, those decisions become permanent. After death, the player will respawn into the world as a new survivor, their previous life's items still in the world. Some items will have decayed, such as leaves and wood, while other items like stone remain. The player can then continue their survival adventure and repeat the process for further playthroughs, each generation continuing to affect the next. So what do we have so far? We're currently working with Unreal Engine to create the game. As you can see, we have some basic graphics and we're working with low poly art. We also have the player arms modeled, but they're still lacking some animations. All of the art is currently being made by our group, including the 3D modeling, animation, and texturing. The item picking up and dropping, as well as the building system, are still in their early stages. We still have a long way to go, but as you can see, we're making some great progress so far. So now that you've seen what we have so far, what's next? One of the main systems that we have to create is a way to save each of the individual objects, as well as their statistics to modify between each playthrough. We also have many assets to create, as well as making the menus and the music for the game. Our team is composed of ISTA students who are all gamers and developers themselves. Jason, Josh, and Sean will be all part of the modeling team that includes projects such as 3D modeling, animation, and texturing. The main game mechanics and level design will be tackled by Alex and Jason. All of the concept art will be collected by Josh and Trevor, and audio design through Ableton will be done by Sean, Trevor, and Jason. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're as excited as we are to see how Till Dusk turns out.